Hi, welcome to another exciting Blitz game. JD Dominica. That's an unusual 2 moves. Okay. Well, I guess I'll come back here. I don't know. Such a strange opening. Alright. That's fun. I read a book one time called Chess Master versus Amateur. Um, and the first few games in the book were against people who didn't know any openings and how the master took advantage of the play. So like right now I see that this hole is here, and this sort of reminds me of the book, because he's starting to try to win my bishop, but I sort of feel like my queen coming in here is more serious than that. Then again, I don't see really. Let's do this first. But yeah, this hole being here is a big deal. That's a really big deal. So let's see what he does. I'd probably push here based on all these other pawn moves. Oh man. Okay, no. He actually moves a piece this time. Congratulations. Your first piece move. So I don't know. Let's keep his knight back there. I feel like this deserves a big sacrifice or something just to get him to open this up. So yeah, I might play something like that once I get my king castled. I don't know. He sort of looks like he might want to castle queenside, just a tiny bit safer over here. So, and he's already advancing over here. I'm not sure where I want to castle really. I guess over here. It's tough. Because over here, I've got all these holes on my queen side, and over here he's got pawns already ready made to attack. So it's a crapshoot. Now, how do I bust this open? I guess one of these pawn moves would be nice. Oh, he's doing it for me. So now all I have to do is trade these pawns, and I've got some lines to his king. Got to be careful with this pawn though. It's pinned to the queen at the moment. Man. So it'd send up major red flags if I was black here. Like, my king is still in the center. We've got some open files here to work with against the king. Castling doesn't look like fun, really. Not on this side. And your queen is in. Yeah, this is dangerous. I guess I'll go here. Now if I put my knight in here, he's in danger of never being able to castle. Okay, I think I will move my knight in here. I don't have to take back here. This is not. Right now, there's no pieces attacking my king, only this one lone pawn. So, yeah, I'll just go ahead and take his rook and be happy at this point. This is check, and then I've got my rook open here. Yeah, this has got to be very close to winning. Guess I'll go here. So now I'm threatening his knight and his bishop. I guess this is the best move. Bishop g7. I mean, I'm also threatening checkmate. Queen f7 is mate. So yeah, bishop g7 looks like the only move, and which he sees. That's good. Sort of tempted to put my knight here, sack the rook here, and then move my other rook in. That looks like fun. Okay. He's really not worried about his king. Is that a good idea? It looks like it's a good idea, but maybe that's just, maybe I'm dreaming. Investing material is always a tough thing to do. Especially when you're not sure it wins. Because, he does have a bunch of guys around here to defend. I've got some time. Let's think. This bishop is pinned, so that means this pawn is a little bit looser. His knight is still here. I do like the idea of taking here. If I move my rook here, his queen, where can his queen go? I guess over here. That's not advisable. I would set my queen right back just to keep an eye on this area. And what other forcing moves are there? I'd like to improve my position of my knight. Maybe I can move my knight in this way. My bishop also isn't helping very much. You know what? Let's just double up my rooks. I'll double up my rooks, threaten to take here. That looks good. Because his knight really can't move anywhere. Except away. He can't go here or here because of the queen. He can come back this way. That doesn't really do anything though. And if I get my other rook here, his knight moving away is trouble because I'm going to check here. Winning the queen. Okay, so now I want to pin the knight, and I'm taking it. I guess he was thinking like, I don't know what he was thinking with that move, because even if he wanted to push here, my bishop just takes it. Not sure what was going on in his head there. When in doubt, push a pawn, I guess. He's made so many pawn moves. You look here, his first 6 moves were only pawns. That's just... that's too funny, actually. Someone needs to tell this guy. That's why you lose. Oh... So, yeah, I guess I have to take him because my queen doesn't have anywhere else to go. Maybe that's what he's thinking with this move, actually. It's just to limit my queen. Huh. Oh, that's funny, because he can't actually take this. The knight was loose. Nope. Yeah, that's checkmate. Wow. Well, yeah, so many mistakes. Wow, where to begin? So, if any of you out there play chess like this, don't. I don't even know what to say. Like, your first 6 moves, you should have at least half of your minor pieces out after your first 6 moves. The only reason I don't is because his pawn moves were sort of moving my pieces around. So, like, he gained some tempos, I guess, on my bishop, but still I have 2 pieces out where he doesn't have any. There's a little bit of space that he has here, but he can't do anything with it because none of his pieces are prepared to support any attack made by these pawns. That's why I didn't pay attention when he took on a3 and b2 and h3 and g2, because none of his pieces were there to defend. to support any kind of advance. So, there's no point in pushing pawns if your pieces aren't in a position to take advantage of the space. And here, like I said, during the game, this e-file trade was not a good idea. You do not want to open up a line in front of your king, and he never did castle. So, and here's why. He loses his rook. So, and then here I'm playing check. Now he can't castle anywhere. After I took his rook, he couldn't castle on the king side, but if he somehow managed to move his queen and then castle queen side, he might be a little bit safer. But now after this move, he can't at all. So, yeah, and then I guess he forgot that his bishop was pinned against the mate threat. So, yeah. And if his whole idea by moving this pawn was to, try to trap my queen. I mean, it might have worked if he'd somehow attacked it with some other piece. His light square bishop, unfortunately, is way over here doing nothing. So it would have been nice to, reroute him around the 1, 2. It takes 3 moves, but I don't know. I doubt he would have had time for that. So yeah, moving this pawn allows me to move my knight in. At least here the pawn was serving the purpose of hemming my knight in. But here, I have avenues for my bishop, so I'm taking this knight next move. Of course, he did block that, but that's not the way. That wasn't advisable because of the pin. So the knight was actually free. What is? Yeah, this is a forced mate. There's nothing to do. If he takes it, it's mate. If not, then queen g8 is mate. So there's no way to defend the bishop. So by this time it's a lost cause. It looks like I had better moves here and there. Interested to see where my first forced win was. So let's see. So yeah, my advantage just keeps going up and up, but so far it's not finding any forced mates. At this point I'm up to 17 pawns. Oops. Here was the first opportunity for a forced mate. So the line is, instead of a bishop here, knight g5. And I guess the threat is knight here, which is checkmate. Yeah, and the only defense is to try to postpone matters. So then, but that doesn't even work. So knight e6 check, king f7, queen takes g7, king e8, and then bishop takes g6 mate. So I guess my way was with the bishop. Looks like, yeah, no, there's no defense to this either. This is also a forced mate. So I guess just the knight move was faster. So yeah. Okay, well that's that game. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate your support. We'll see you next time.